let's review. This episode was, I mean, I guess it's the best episode this season, or yeah, they get owned, baby. Man, you gotta blame Rudeus though. Like, stop provoking him. Yeah, Rudeus is like, hello, sir. Who are you? Like, stop doing it, Rudeus. Yeah, I love this scene. And Eris was staring at him. She was like, shut up. What is it? There it is. This scene. You can see your eyes are like, stop talking to him. Like, stop provoking him, Rudeus. So yeah, let's review it. They get owned. They die, but they get saved by them. See, I don't think that typically a Tsuda character, right? Yeah, I don't think he's very evil in the sense of, like, I'm the dragon guy and stop provoking me. Yeah, doesn't necessarily seem like he is evil. He's more like, well, you wanna challenge me, boy? Let me test your powers, right? Yeah, he's more like, don't poke the bear, right? Certainly so. It definitely fits very JRPG. I think, generally speaking here, right, like the main character kind of early on his journey meeting one of the end bosses, right, so to speak, and gets into a fight with him, and he's so much stronger. I think the reason you can motivate them surviving, right, is that he's so much stronger than them. If he was slightly weaker, they might have died, and that's kind of stupid, because you're like, wait, they would have died if he was weaker, or if he was stronger. But I think so, because typically, right, the way Orstad is written here is like, oh, I'm so powerful, right? You know what I mean? He's like, these weaklings, they can't do shit, right? Yeah. So if you go to that scene, like, whatever, right? So in that, yeah. So I can I said accept that he lets them live, right? Because he's like, I'm a god, you guys are freaking peasants, you freaking weak humans, right? Like, whatever, yeah. Like, he's like, whatever, he flips it away. So certainly feels very typical, I would say, for a JRPG trope where you meet the very, very strong, potentially the last boss in the game, or at least a kind of maybe a bonus boss or whatever, but one of the strongest characters in the world, and he's so much stronger than you that he's like, oh, you're trying to attack me? It doesn't really do much, so like, whatever, right? And that's why he kind of lets them be alive. He's like, yeah, whatever, you annoyed me, so I showed you how much powerful I am, and now I can like leave because you guys are so weak, so you can never hurt me anyway, right? Yeah, he's amazing. Like, I'll say it, his power level is so much higher than them that he's like, whatever, I don't care. Right? I guess the best of that is Charge or the Pokemon, where he's like, I want to fight the Pikachu, he's too weak to me. I won't even bother with this fight, right? So yeah, they certainly get owned, and it was, yeah, a surprise seeing Rudeus still getting impaled, right? Rudeus basically, right? He kills him, but his companion was like, I feel sorry about them. So yeah, we've never seen Rudeus getting disowned before. I guess we saw it earlier when GHISLAINE showed stuff and so on, but I think especially in this season 2, Rudeus been kind of OP, kind of owning them left and right, and now he really got got his ass handed to him. And this is good in a lot of ways too, right? Because it also means the main character can grow. It means he can have a lot of levels to gain, right? To have a chance against his strongest characters. And what can I say, right? I've seen a lot of animes with the OP Isekai main character, but I obviously prefer this a lot more when the main character isn't just a god, like a Rimmer or something. I do prefer this a lot more when the main character has to struggle, right, and get stronger and so on. Rudeus still is pretty strong, of course, of the weakest character, but he certainly is like a glass cannon mage guy, right? Not the best physical person to survive stuff. And Rudeus clearly lacks a lot of, I don't know, awareness, maybe. His keen senses, right? When the other two were like, oh, this guy is a god or something, Rudeus is like, hey guys, can I talk to him? Like, no, don't talk to him. He's like, he's a kind of monster. And they're like, yeah, he's pretty nice. He's like, no, Rudeus, stop trying to talk to him. So, yeah, Rudeus definitely lacks that, right? He lacks a lot of, like, social skills and so on, but also just generally, like, some kind of instinct awareness of people. He's like, this guy's probably nice. Like, no, he's not. But on the same time, though, it's not like they learned, right? They kept attacking him. Both him and Eris was like, let's throw like a fireball at him. He's like, why? He's obviously a million times stronger than you. Stop trying to hit him, right? Stop trying to like hit him with some kind of random spell, right? You won't do much, right? You're gonna piss him off instead. Yeah, this guy is way strong for them. And then they survive by being healed by her. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Let's talk about that. That's one by Mask Girl, and looks like Shishu from Rimuru, right, from Slime. Healed them because she was like, there's some random people. Let's just heal them, right? I don't know. Not too much fan of that. It felt during reaction, I kept saying that I don't want a random person coming and saving them. I could see, of course, best waifu GHISLAINE, right, finally re-entering the anime. She would be the most logical person to appear, right, finally, for whatever reason, but, you know, like, coming in there, because we're waiting for the return, right? But that would be kind of cheap. It would be kind of cheap, right? The typical, you find this stuff like Naruto, so on, right? Where here comes this guy saving them, yeah. It works once or twice, right? But some animes, they keep doing it a lot. and I won't say what anime here, but clearly a lot of animes keep doing this thing several times, right? So like Bleach. No, and it's like, oh, again, okay. But I'm honest here, and I still felt it's a little cheap, though, that the companion was like, actually, I'm gonna heal them. Yeah, it's a little bit of an easy way out, right? Like, oh, this fifth person that was there just healed you because whatever, she felt sorry or something, or she's like a good person. Yeah, it feels a little random that, like an arbitrary that, she healed you, like, because reasons, right? You know what I mean? It's a little bit, okay, why? Why is she care about that? It's probably gonna be explained later, of course. She has a mask, right? It's probably gonna be explained later who she is or whatever, of course. But still, not as tropey as a random person coming from nowhere and saving them, but in that extent, though, it wasn't that he could overcome it somehow, right? I'm not saying that Rudeus should have just beaten him, of course not, but I was saying that maybe he could have healed himself or something, right? Yeah. Instead of doing that, this random fifth person, for whatever reason, decided to save them all. It's a little bit of a cop-out to, like, not having them die, right? But, so, the problem I have with that, probably, I guess, the most, is that we had this God speech. He talked to God, right, for like roughly 5 minutes. It's a big part of the episode. And I think that should have inspired Rudeus to be a little bit more like, okay, how can I fix this solution? What is the solution? What can I do to kind of overcome, right? A little bit, it's like God doing that with him, kind of motivate him to, like, you know, keep Gambara in his body and not dying and kind of have his, you know, so on. Sure, but a little bit still, though, I felt like maybe this could lead to Rudeus, I don't know, discovering some power or something, but some kind of motivation in this, right? And then she's doing it anyway. I don't know. If it's a little, okay, what's the point of the long God scene then? Instead of, I guess, giving a little bit of Rudeus character developments still, though. But that being said, though, I'm really happy that it wasn't some cheap time travel shenanigans, right? Yeah, I was very afraid, definitely, watching the episode. I was like, is God gonna be like, okay, you can go back one day or something? Yeah, because we have seen the other course before doing like, oh, you meet your sister, don't tell her that you're the hentai brother, right? Yeah, tell her it's some more name, right? So of course God has some time powers, you can see the future, whatever. And I was definitely afraid that God was gonna be like, oh, I can just send you back one day, and next time don't provoke him, right? Next time don't piss him off. Yeah, just say hello, man, and just go ignore him, yeah, or something. That would have been really lame, right? That would have been really lame. That would have removed the emotions from Eris or someone, yeah. If they did some, you know, Eris Zero shit with that stuff, right? Honestly, I mean, I love Eris Zero, but that is one issue that I do think Eris Zero has, right? That it's a lot of emotions in Zero. But because a lot of the emotional scenes actually never happens, right? It's like questionable some of the kind of character development the older character has, except Subaru, because they actually didn't, like, those of the scenes actually never happened to them, right? It's a little bit like, in that series, honestly. But yeah, so I'm happy we didn't go in some shins. Yeah, I mean, personally, I don't care that much graphics, same game from here, but certainly it's the best animated episode, I think, so far this season. Has some really good fight scenes. As I mentioned, the reaction part was really good too when they were trading. The Eris and Rudeus trading was really good too. This scene was great, right? So yeah, it had some really Sakagari animation. Like, I think this anime course generally has very, very high quality, right? But this was probably the best animated episode they've done this season. Maybe the best they've done altogether, because they had several good fight scenes, right? Like 4 or 5 good fight scenes. And again, especially I think honestly the Eris Rudeus training scene, that probably was the best one looking. When you do the flip thing over him and so on, I was like, man, this shit is really good for like a training scene. They're not even fighting the bad guy yet, like that. That scene was like, okay, they're really doing some good stuff there. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah. So that was really good in episode 2, of course. Some really high quality, some high quality fight scenes. Certainly. See her crying, and that's like, this is the end. We don't see how he survives. That would be a very interesting cliffhanger. Honestly, yeah. Now you say it, it is a little strange how they didn't do a cliffhanger here. This would be like the perfect cliffhanger, right? He gets impaled, he talks to God, we see Eris crying, and then it's like the episode's over. Yeah, they just yeah. That actually, like, why? I'm not saying that every anime has to do a cliffhanger, but honestly, this would be like a really good cliffhanger. But instead, they just told us everything. Oh, she's a healed, you're fine. Yeah, they just immediately told us all the important details there. So they completely removed the tension for this episode. I'm not saying the episode makes it worse, but from like a episodic part storyline, yeah, they really could have cliffhanged this ending here. But they were like, whatever, like whatever, tell you the truth. Yeah, that's true. That is true. That would be a really good cliffhanger, and you know, certain tension there. But anyway, guys, I'm exhausted. That was a very high tension episode. You know, great scenes, right? Where they were all pissing the pants and so on. We saw it. I love when the bully jumped off. That maybe was the best scene. When the animal was like, "I'm out of here." Yeah, when the bully was like, "Okay, screw it. I'm taking my chances." I kind of love that. Yeah, the bull was like, you know what? This is a better. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I love this scene. This is probably the best scene when the bull was like, you know what? This is probably a higher chance of survival. I'm gonna jump off here. But anyway, guys, subscribe to this one. Now, of course, it is Demon Slayer, right? We're finally back with Demon Slayer. I'm doing it on YouTube. It's really daring though. Might do it on Twitch later. Not today. It's not episode 1 today on YouTube, but Demon Slayer is notorious, right, for co-op issues, right, with a lot of YouTube channels. So I'm feeling gutsy today doing it on YouTube. But if I see a lot of people having issues, right, because I'm always following other YouTubers so on, right, a lot of people are unfortunately probably gonna have issues with Demon Slayer. If I see it happening, I'm gonna go over to Twitch doing that next week or so on. And I read today that people even had their like playing the game, right, playing the actual Demon Slayer video game. Some of those videos has been taken down, which to me seems really crazy. People are just playing a video game, streaming that. So I don't know. But I'm excited to see Demon Slayer. But unfortunately, then Demon Slayer is notorious, right, for being very basically censored, right, on YouTube. So we'll see what happens. But I tried to do the stream today, but who knows, right? Maybe I will remove the stream. So that's also a fair warning here. I'm gonna do the live version on Demon Slayer, right? But I might personally remove it after like a few days, because that is sometimes the thing with some animes, right? But anyway, Demon Slayer finally back. Right? We had the movie train, but that was the movie. Soon here, entertainment, and I also believe it's like an episode. I believe it's on like a 1 hour or double episodes. So yeah, see you guys soon with Demon Slayer. I don't know what to call it, entertainment arc or something. Otherwise, have a good day, and see you guys next time.